Hello, baseball fans. I have quite obviously been procrastinating making this video for a litany of reasons, as I'm sure you can guess. But either way, here we are. Welcome to Game 6 of the National League Championship Series. Francisco Lindor facing Kopech. It was a bullpen game for the Dodgers, so Lindor gets himself to first, then a pass ball gets him to second, and then Nimmo will advance him over to third. Now, with 2 outs after that Vientos strikeout, Pete Alonso is here on this 1-2 count. He's going to get jammed on the hands and bloop this one right over the pitcher. That's going to end up driving in Lindor. So Mets on the board early, first up 1-0, and Pete Alonso turns some absolute fucking bullshit into an RBI double, if you want to call it that. Jesse Winker would proceed to walk on a full count. So there we go. More base runners. Pitching coach coming out to chat with Kopech. Starling Marte now, he's going to take the first pitch he sees, pop it out to right field. That'll do it for the Mets in the top of the first. But they do put one on the board. So 1-0. Here's bottom one. Sean Manaea is on the hill for the Mets. And Shohei Ohtani is going to be Shohei Ohtani. And after a 5-pitch at bat, manages to rope one back up the middle and put himself on first. Mookie Betts will strike out for the first out. He's pissed. That's okay for us. Manaea looks like he's getting locked in as Teoscar absolutely crushes one. 395 off the wall. That ends up being a really long single. Because he thought it was a home run, so he did not run. And now Tommy fucking Edman, the greatest baseball player to ever live, lines one into left field, so that will bring Ohtani and Teo home. So the Dodgers quickly jump out in front to a 2-1 lead as Max Muncy takes the second pitch he sees, way out to Tyrone Taylor in center. Catch that, no advance from the runner. And now Kike Hernandez is going to draw a walk. So here we go. Just like the Mets last inning, we're going to get runners on first and second with 2 outs. Andy Pages been killing us. Not this time, baby. Jesus Christ, Pete. Can never make a catch just look normal and easy. It is terrifying watching him navigate foul territory, basically, anytime. Francisco Alvarez now in the top of the second. He's going to draw a walk. Good eye there. And then Lindor is going to move him over with 2 outs on that line drive into right field. Throw gets by second base there, but that's okay. Nimmo will end up flying out to Tommy Edman. So Mets get runners on, but strand him there. That would pretty much be the theme of this game, and quite honestly was the theme of the entire series, except for walks. I think there's a strikeout on Ohtani. See you later, bozo. I think the stat, they had something like 41 walks in a 6-game series, which is just insane. They gave up like 15 runs just like because of walks, and that's unacceptable. That is, you are going to have a very tough time winning baseball games if you're doing that. And also, just leaving men on base. Absurd numbers of men left on base as Banda is in pitching now. You saw that Pete Alonso hit and some other stuff going on while I was rambling, but that will be a fly out for out number 2. And now Tyrone Taylor will get hit on the toe, so he will get first base. And bases loaded for Jeff McNeil, who goes down on 3 straight pitches, finishing it off with a very non-competitive swing. And there you go. Speak of, what I was talking about. Bases loaded and just nothing. Not even a run. So bottom 3, Teo. That'll be a leadoff single. And then Tommy fucking Edman smokes a 2-run home run. So it's now 4-1 Dodgers. Sean Manaea getting slapped around. Yeah, sure, let's interview him in the dugout right now. There's a baseball game happening. Go back to get Ken Rosenthal's face out of there. So So, Sean Manaea will be removed from the game to bring in Phil Maton, who does that on his first pitch because thanks, Phil Maton. So, that is... Whoo! I forgot for a second. I thought Kike hit a home run there, but no, he did not. No, he did not. So, yeah, Phil Maton is in. Sean Manaea only made it 2 innings. Not a great day from Sean. Not a great day from Sean. Really needed something. Definitely not that. That's a Will Smith 2-run home run off of Maton. So it's 6-1 Dodgers now. Chris Taylor comes very, very close to just making things so much worse. Flies out to Marte on the warning track, and finally, the 3rd inning is over. Whoo, but we're not done, baby. Top 4, Alvarez, who really picked things up these last few games, really started hitting the ball well, great eye in the zone, and, oh, it's a shame he wasn't like that all series, but someone who has been popping the fuck off basically all series, Mark Vientos, baby. Giving the Mets some life here in the top of the 4th with 2 outs, jacking a 2-run shot to left center field. We'd love to see that. So the Mets have now halved the Dodgers' lead, but they're not done yet either. Tommy Edman, there we go, fuck you, flies out to center. That'll end the 4th inning without the Dodgers scoring any runs. Love to see that. Top 5, Jesse Winker. Brazier is pitching. That's going to be a single out into right field. Now Starling Marte, 0-2 count. What's he going to do? Oh, Starling. Oh my God, that may have been one of the worst swings I've ever seen. That's a great diving stop from Pete. By the way, Edwin Diaz is pitching. In the 5th inning. This is bottom 5. Edwin Diaz is in. That's a strikeout on Kike. Sweet. And then he gets Pages to line out to Lindor. So there we go. Moving on over to the 6th inning, I believe is what we're jumping to next. Yep. Top 6. Alvarez, another line drive just over the glove of Edman. So there we go. Puts a runner on first with nobody out. Lindor, unfortunately, cannot do much with that one, so Teo's going to catch that in shallow left field. Brandon Nimmo, 2-0 count, is going to fly it out to center field. Brutal. Not what you want to see. So Alvarez is single, looking increasingly futile. Except for Vientos, drawing the walk. That's great. Oh, look at that. Pete Alonso draws the 4-pitch walk. Jesse Winker getting the full anime like villain intro with the camera panning. And then he also flies out to Teo. So that is another bases loaded opportunity squandered for 0 runs. Welcome Ryan Stanek to the party now in the bottom of the 6th. That is going to be a dirt ball. And then Will Smith would get walked on 4 pitches. I really don't like when they do the ump cam for payoff pitches like that, because you have no idea where it actually is in the zone. And there's a Chris Taylor bunt. Pete Alonso, what is it with this Mets team trying to go for the lead runner in like the worst possible scenarios? That's a beautiful splitter from Stanek there to get Ohtani 0-2. But he works himself back to 2-2, make that 3-2 as that pitch almost hits him on the foot. And then because he's Ohtani, he's going to somehow turn that into a hit. Tyrone Taylor can't get to the shallow line drive. Goes for gets caught in the awkward no man's land between a slide and a dive. He's really lucky that ball hit off his glove. Speaking of hitting off his glove, Mark Vientos, great diving stop, completely froze all the runners, because that's a really tough situation to deal with as a runner. So that will prevent a run from scoring. And then Lindor will prevent another run from scoring with a beautiful, I love that shot. Beautiful diving catch by Lindor to keep the ball in the infield and prevent the Dodgers running up the score even more. And speaking of running up the score, here comes Reed Garrett. That's a stolen base to put runners on second and third. And he gets Tommy Edman, thank fucking God, to ground out to Jeff McNeil. Yippee. So the Dodgers can't really capitalize on their situation either. However, they do still go up 7. And there's Kike Hernandez showing Mark Vientos how it's done over at third base. My God, was that incredibly annoying, but also such a fucking good play. Shut up, Kike. So here we go. Tyrone Taylor. 2-2 count. That is a missile line drive out into left field. There we go. Mets still alive. They did get 11 hits this game. They also got 2 hits in the game that they only scored 2 runs in. So, you know, just leaving men on base. Just hitting singles. So, runners on the corners. 1 out. Alvarez gets under 1. That will be his first out of the day, and it will bring home a run. Tyrone Taylor, look at that, crosses the plate on the sac fly. So, 7-4. Mets still only down by 3, but Alvarez can't do nothing. Strikes out on the curveball. Now, bottom 7. Welcome Kodai Senga. He hits the first batter he sees. That's not good. That was a double play ball. Hit to McNeil, but lets it eat him up a little bit. They do get the lead runner at second at least. There we go. 1 out. Gets Pages to strike out on the fork ball. Get forked, you frickin' moron. And then Will Smith flies out to Nimmo in left. Who forgets how many outs there are? Great. Top 8. Trinan is in, and this guy's fucking sweeper is just diabolical. So, strikeout. Here's Pete Alonso. Fouls one right off his foot. That sucks a lot. Ooh. Right off the top of the foot. That had to hurt so bad. And he struck out swinging on a sweeper 6 feet outside. So, unfortunate. The Dodgers are now 6 outs away from eliminating the New York Mets. That is a base hit up the middle off of Senga. And that's a full count walk to Ohtani. And then Mookie Betts hits one fucking, right into the corner. Went probably 329 feet to that 330 sign. That'll bring in another run. Put runners back on second and third. Fuck your stupid dance. And the Dodgers go up 8-4. Teoscar Hernandez lines out to Starling Marte, but that will bring Ohtani home. So make that 9-4 Dodgers as Mookie Betts advances to third. Tommy Edman now, once again at the plate, grounds out to Pete. Mookie tries to score. Pete makes a nice play, gets the out at the plate. Alvarez smacks Mookie in the dome. Apologize for it. All cool, all good. That was a walk. And now Kike Hernandez drives one on the ground into the outfield. That'll get Max Muncy to third and score Tommy Edman. So the Dodgers go up 10-4 as Tyrone Taylor records the last out of the inning. And the Mets are here. Their final 3 outs of the season. Jesse Winker will strike out. Starling Marte will ground out to Trinan. But this Mets team, they got fight. They got that dog in them. And they were not ready to give up just yet. Tyrone Taylor bloops one into the outfield over second base. So that'll be a 2-out single. Look at him go. And now Jeff McNeil, not looking to be the one to end the season, will take that mean sweeper right off the glove of the second baseman. That'll plop its way into right field. And look at that, Tyrone Taylor scores. So the Mets still picking up runs here. Fuck, says Dave Roberts. Yeah, fuck you too. And then Francisco Alvarez will ground out to end the game. So the New York Mets have fallen to the Dodgers in the NLCS. But you know what? This team wasn't even supposed to finish the year above 500. You know, this team was supposed to be just written off a rebuild year. We laugh at the Mets. We lol Mets it up as we normally do. And it got really bad. I mean, as I've said in multiple videos, so bad that I started making content to cover how bad it was. In quite the full circle moment, actually, the series that had me starting this channel was our series against the Dodgers in May. But you know what? We beat the Braves to get into the postseason. Insane wild card run over Milwaukee. And we kicked Philly's fucking ass in the NLDS. And you know what? To me, that's a hell of a season. That is pure joy in my heart. And this Mets team this year was just pure joy. I could not have imagined anything close to this when I started making these videos. And here we are. It's been a wild ride. I don't know what I'm going to do during the offseason. Who knows? Maybe we'll get real weird with it. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for subbing if you have subbed. And, well, we'll see what the offseason has in store for us. Let's fucking go, Mets. I'll see you in the next one.